What is going on, guys? We are back for episode number 21 of our Pokemon Omega Ruby Chesslocke. In the last one, guys, we got ourselves our 8th gym badge, and I have done some work off screen to try to get our team as ready as possible. We are here in Evergrande City, right at the base of it. There wasn't really any battles or anything to go through, so just decided to get up here to get a fly point and then kind of make things a little bit smoother for us. But I have gone ahead and done a lot of legwork into making our team as successful as it can. Our whole team is one level below Wally's Ace in preparation for that level 48 fight with him. We will get everything up to level 48 for that fight, but our team is as ready as it's going to be. We have our King Swampert holding the Swampertite with Earthquake, Waterfall, Surf, and Ice Beam. I decided to switch out Rock Slide, and I decided to switch out Scald for Surf, just to get a little bit extra damage. And then on our Queen, we have Milotic with Surf, Ice Beam, Toxic, and Recover. I figured I'd actually make it a fairly competitive moveset on it, and Toxic Recover is going to be really, really nice in the matchups that we need it. Obviously, against Steven, I will switch out Toxic for something else, but for the moment, I think this is going to help us get through a majority of the game. Then we have our Rook, who hasn't really changed much at all. Arm Thrust, Earthquake, Strength, and Bulk Up. Close Combat obviously has a secondary effect. It affects us, but I decided just not to put it on, so Arm Thrust is going to be our move moving forward. I like to 2 to 5 hit turn moves anyways, although Close Combat is extremely strong. We have our Bishop here, our Altaria, who hasn't actually been in a gym fight. However, it is finding itself here on our team against Wally. We see Dragon Claw, Facade, Dragon Dance, and Roost. If we get the Altarianite off, Facade turns into a 70 base power fairy type attack. And then we have 2 stab moves in our Mega Form with Dragon Dance and Roost for recovery. I think Altaria could be very, very good against Gallade. And I'm actually really considering putting this on our just E4 team. I think they'll have a good matchup in a couple of the matches that I actually think that Manectric might struggle in, right? I mean, the Intimidator is nice. However, you know, Fairy goes right through Sydney, and Fairy also runs right through Drake. So it's kind of a toss-up for me. Where Manectric would be a much stronger against, you know, specific matchups, right? Like, it's more like I could go against Steven's Starmie, right? I could Flamethrower an Aggron, I could Flamethrower a Metagross. But really the rest of Drake's team is kind of tough to challenge for. Manectric, you know, I could Flamethrower or Overheat the 4 Pokemon of Glacia, but and then Thunderbolt the Walrein, but you know, do I just have another matchup that could work there as well? You know, and then even Sydney, right? I mean, I have 3 Pokemon that I could Flamethrower, so it's a toss-up, but I do think that right now, I'm still debating on this, but overall, I do think that this Pokemon is really, really good. Of course, when Facade no longer becomes viable after Drake, you know, you could switch Facade out for Earthquake, and now you're Earthquaking a bunch of things on Steven's team, and that's much stronger than, you know, Facade would be. So there's a conversation to be had, but overall, I think it's going to be very, very good. This is basically my Gallade counter for this particular upcoming fight. I might even make it Wally's Altaria counter as well, but we'll see. Our Knight, we are choosing to use Beautifly in this matchup. Again, Roserade is a bit of a less problem with our Knight. With this Knight, and also this Knight can also Air Cutter or Silverwind the Gallade and potentially get an Omni Boost. So I like that. I do have the King's Rock on it, so Air Cutter, I can get crits, and then I have a chance to flinch. And then same thing, I could Omni Boost and get a flinch at the same time. So that's sort of kind of what we're going for with our Knight. But yeah. And then, of course, our pawn with our little spoink here with Psychic, Grass Knot, Palm Mind, and Thunderwave. Obviously, Grass Knot is weight-based, which makes it fairly good against Glacia's Wall Rain. It's going to make it pretty good against most of Steven's team, even if it's resisted by some of them. I think it's just the best option overall. Shadow Ball is useful for Phoebe, and we can, yeah, and we can kind of switch that out because they're TMs, right? So, that's sort of kind of what I have in place for right now. But yeah, that is our squad. Moving into this, I did also work on the Pokemon in the PC a little bit. Like I said, I went and got Flamethrower, or not Flamethrower yet, but I do have Thunderbolt, and I was gonna put Flamethrower when we got it, because you do get Flamethrower here in Victory Road. So that was sort of kind of my plan there. A Rook could be useful, but I don't think that Flygon is going to be better than Hariyama, just as an overall thing for the Elite Four, especially with Steven being Steel type fully. There are technically 4 Ice types chilling with Glacia, although 2 of them I won't be able to hit, but, you know. And then all of Sydney's Pokemon are also weak to Hariyama, so I don't think that Flygon's going to see the light of day, but, you know, it is an option in case something does go down. Like I said, our Mightyena is going to be very, very strong against Gobi, also good against Glacia. Having Intimidate and Snarl, I did add Toxic onto the moveset to kind of help out a little bit, and then we have our Bishop Flash. So in theory, with our real finished team, we'll have Manectric and Mightyena on instead of Altaria and Beautifly, and then I have 2 sets of Thunderwave and 2 sets of Toxic on our main party, which will give us plenty of flexibility for support, basically. That. So that's enough rambling here at the beginning. Obviously, we have a long road ahead before we even get to there, so I don't want to be too far ahead of where things are. So let's just rock out and get into here right away, and see if we can find Wally real quick. We do have a rare not rare candy. We do have a... Yeah, we may as well also have Swampert leading the way here as well. But I do need to figure out how to get Flamethrower. That's going to be the big thing. I think we have Strength already, so we're good here. Hariyama should have it, right? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. Hariyama has it. We're good. And I have Waterfall. I have Surf. I think that's all you need in here specifically, so I'm really going to try to see if I can dodge as many people as possible. But I don't know how easy that's going to be, but we're gonna see what we can do. Of course, as always, guys, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't. You know, we're probably only at like an episode or 2 left, so yeah, we definitely need the support to come through, and then we'll be in good shape. It actually is pretty interesting the way that we've used our Pokemon. Mightyena's been around for 7 gyms. The next closest is 5, and then we have a couple of 3s, and then a couple of 2s, and then we haven't used anybody else. But okay, so this one's gonna be a forced battle. You know what? Swampert has been our king. You may as well lead the charge. Let's be a little bit risque with it here. Okay, so Frostlass right away is a bit of a problem for our king, but that's okay. I think that we're pretty much free to just Waterfall here right away. It's level 47 on it in its own right. Let's just Waterfall this and see what we can do. Confuse Rays us right away. That's a bit of a problem. Breakthrough. Does not break through. Okay. So, I don't think this Frostlass is going to have anything that's going to be able to, like, one-shot us per se, but Shadow Ball, yeah, it is like a 2 or 3 shot, but I need to not hit myself every single time, and we'll be okay. Okay, so Waterfall here, Captivate. Okay, Snap out of the confusion, Waterfall here, we'll see how much that does. This has got to do half. Okay, it does half, we're good. Goes for another Confuse Ray. I need to break through once, and we'll knock this thing out. Does not break through at all. I don't want to risk our king being knocked out here, so let's switch out. This is not a good matchup for us, though. At all. I think, honestly, our best switch is honestly going to be the Queen. And this is maybe a reason that I should have kept Shadow Ball on for Spoink here to start, but I also don't want to take a Shadow Ball with Spoink either, so... Okay, Shadow Ball here. This is our special defensive wall, so we should be tanking this. And then we should be able to just calmly surf our way through as long as we don't get confused all the way through here as well. Obviously, this is the Elite Four run. This is the Victory Road. So this is going to be a challenge the whole way through, but there we go. Okay, so we do knock this out and we get move along here. Hopefully we also stay under leveled at level 76 or level 47. Okay, let's just max potion our way up here. I don't need to spend any time. But our king and queen came in the clutch, so we're good start anyways. Let's keep going here. Okay, now we're chilling in the dark. It is light enough that I can see technically on the screen, but is there... I guess I can give this to Spoink for right now, and we can ditch Thunderwave just for a moment, just so that you guys can see the screen a little better. I can see it perfectly fine. Let's maybe get rid of Calm Mind here. Calm Mind's the one that we're probably going to use the least amount. I did put Calm Mind on just in case we needed a little bit more bulk, a little bit more attack with Spoink, and for some reason we were going to be able to live hits. But I'm not sure that that's going to be the case, but we'll go for Flash here. We'll be good. Okay, so now that you guys can see and we are good, let's just pop down here. And then I think I remember this Victory Road well enough that I shouldn't have too many issues, but you never know. It's been a while, it's been a minute since I've played this, so it is possible that I will forget my way, but yep, move that. TP up, I will take that. We have a couple of those that we can use. They're probably all going to go to Swampert, though, because if Swampert runs out of moves and it's the last Pokemon we have, we're in more trouble than not. This one's a forced battle, too. This one is a forced battle as well, and leads with a Hitmon on top. So I do have two special moves now, so I'm not as worried about Surf and I have Surf and things like that, so I don't really need to worry about it. This isn't even the one, okay, but it does have counter though and stuff, right? So I probably should Surf regardless. Gonna Faint here. Okay, so being as safe as possible, I don't want to be dealing with anything along the lines of like counter and things like that. So let's just be safe and go for special moves. And then sends out Throw. Throw could have Revenge, which is a little terrifying. I don't think it has counter though. Let's Earthquake here and see what's good. Okay, it goes for Bulk Up. So from here, I'm probably in Surf range, right? And then I don't have to play around Bulk Up either. Goes for Endure to live the hit. That is fine. That is perfectly fine, and I do want to save my moves. So I'm going to go for Ice Beam here. And Ice Beam will knock this out. Okay, perfect. Alright, get that out of the way, and then let's keep going. Looks like another forced one here. It's fine. Swampert is doing quite well so far, so we should be okay. Ace Trainer Edgar sends out a Mawile. Okay, so Mawile definitely is better special? Oh, okay, we're gonna Earthquake here. Doesn't have Intimidate. That's just a one-shot. Okay. And even if Swampert gets to the level cap, I'm fine with it because That's the one Pokemon that, like, it doesn't... I need it to be alive anyways. Okay, going down here, though, I believe is the way to getting that TM that was there, correct? Oh, my bad. I mean, the TMs, I need to be... Spoink! Use your little light bulb on the top of your head. Let's go, buddy. Alright. So this, I believe, brings you... Max Elixir. Okay, so not what I wanted. Oh, no. I need that repel. I need that repel like I need my life. Okay, here we go. Use that. And let's see if it's possible to dodge more trainers here. I don't want to be fighting every single one that comes through. That's a little bit too much, exhilaration. Okay. And the flames are there to show you the way. Okay. Light, please. Spoink. I feel like they should just, like, if you've used it, it should just, like, now be, like, Spoink will do it every time. Like, I understand. Like, it's like, is there gonna be a floor that you're not gonna want Flash once you've used it? Probably not, right? I feel like that's just a that's just a quality of life change that they can make that's very, very easy. Okay. So right away, I'm gonna head down this way. Because this is where you get the glory that is Psychic. And Psychic's a pretty strong TM. We already have the Pokemon that needs Psychic to have Psychic, but good TM nevertheless. Flamethrower is, I believe, like up that side of the path, I think it is. And then again, put me in the dark once again. Could have never left. Flash here. Okay. Are you dodgeable? No. Okay, so not dodgeable, so let's keep going. Expert Theodore sends out a Sock. Okay, so Sock is another Pokemon that can, I believe, go for counter, whatever. I don't even really want to play the game of it. But all Earthquake here. Okay, goes for bulk up. Hopefully the Earthquake still does enough damage though. Oh yeah, that's... But I don't really want to get hit with another one, so let's go Surf here. Retaliate is going to hurt. Gets a crit actually on that. But Surf knocks it out. Okay, so we're good, we're good. They gotta stop thinking they can do things to this king. Swampert is like the king of this whole region right now, honestly. Like, Like, you compare other starters in other games to how good Swampert is in Generation 3, like, just as, like, a base, it is actually wild to me. Like, they have never allowed another starter to be, like, as just dominant as this one is. I think I have to go one more, yeah? And then this has to be the glory of Flamethrower? Yeah, okay. So, Manectric is gonna get that once we get out of here. I don't think there's anyone else that can really use it at all, but... from here... That's just for an item, so I'm gonna skip that dude. This guy's not... Oh, he was dodgeable. He was dodgeable, but this guy's a dragon tamer. Yeah. Eggon? Eggon. Okay. So... From here... Earthquake is probably fine. Dragon Pulse will probably hurt. Okay, we're good. We're good. Focus energy, get through. Okay, so we're good here. Earthquake gonna knock this Kingdra out. And then who you got? Pull out another dragon. Let me ice beam it to next week. Don't even have one. Alright. Although I will say though, Kingdra has always been dope. Kingdra's always been super dope. Okay, go up here. Is there a reason? This is the way, yeah? This has got to be the way. There's a double battle here. Okay, for this double battle, I am not going to risk our king and queen on it. So let's put the knight and let's put the bishop in. And I think that preserves kind of our more main team for this double, like from this double battle. And then if something goes awry, let's put the healing items to good use. And let's see what they can do in this double battle. Some trainer up ahead wiped you out. Okay, this has to be the correct way. We're good. Okay. Musharna and Primeape is actually a not bad lead for us here. Dragon flying, I don't think I need to worry about anything like that. But what I can do is I can silver win this Musharna. And then I can just simply Mega Evolve and go for Facade on this Primeape. And I think we get a double... I don't know that the Knight's going to be able to knock it out, but I do think that our Bishop's pretty strong. And we actually go first on it. So we're going to get the Fairy typing and then be able to just knock out this Primeape really quick, which is nice. And then Silver Wind. We do have the King's Rock, so we could also flinch. Goes for Psybeam. It's fine. Trying to go after Altaria. We're good. And I think I just double Facade and we're good here. Actually, I think the Dragon Claw's a little bit stronger than Facade, so maybe that was a mistake, but either way, this combo got him. We're good. Okay, perfect. So... this has got to be the way, yeah? Yup, this is the way. Okay, so we're here. We're here. We're at the spot where Wally's going to meet us. So what we need to do is we need to prep here. Healing all around. And then who's our lead? Who does Wally lead with? Does it lead with Altaria? I don't know who the lead is. I know the Pokemon, but I don't know what the lead is. If it's lead Altaria, I want to be leading my Altaria as well. I want the mirror match to start. So I think if that's the case, and I want the mirror match, the Bishop's gonna be leading here. Once they see Steel type, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go to Magneton. So this could be an opportunity here where I ditch Dragon Claw. And put an Earthquake just right away. And then I would be able to hit the Magneton. But I'm pretty sure it's going to have Sturdy. Which then makes Flash Cannon kind of a scary move. So I think against the Magneton, I think I need to just go to the King regardless. I think that's the way to do it. But I think that our Bishop is pretty strong overall as a lead. So let's just do it. We're just going to go with it. Okay. The other conversation is the last rare candies to get ourselves to level 48. Let's get everyone up. And that way there we at least are... oh no, I'm a level... we're fine. Level 49's fine. We're better than Wally. We should be allowed to have one level up. It's fine. Pawn is just here, bouncing around, loving life. And we can't evolve it, unfortunately. But the one level I think is fine. Okay. Let's rock out. See what we can do. I don't think the one level is gonna make a difference, especially when you're this close to level 50. I don't think it's gonna matter. But if we can do the battle without it, that's just ideally at this point. So, Wally, come on, let's catch these hands. Alright, the threat is here. The threat is here. Challenged by Trainer Wally. Leads Altaria. Perfect. So, I don't think I'm going to need Swampert in this matchup really at all, if I can help it. So, let's just Mega Evolve this. And then, what is it going to do, right? Because it's probably going to want to go for a Dragon move because I'm a Dragon type right now. So, if I just Dragon Dance turned 1, what are you going to do? You could Cotton Guard, I guess. But then you run out of moves pretty quickly. And I'm +1. So I think I'm willing to take this risk. Okay, we Dragon Dance up. Goes for Safeguard. That's perfectly fine. Now that we're +1. Now that we're +1, Facade. This should just knock out. Yeah, pretty easily. Okay. Then Magneton comes out, which is kind of what we expected. You're gonna go for a Steel type move, which kind of makes me want to go to the Rook, honestly. I think the Rook can probably eat. If it's sturdy, it won't get a boost from Analytic. Discharge. Oh, paralyze me, please. I could not be that lucky. Okay. Let's Arm Thrust here. Oh, please. Please. Status me. Oh my god. We gotta hit a couple here. Oh my god, Hariyama comes through with a 4. 4 for the KO. Perfect. Okay, so that's down. What's next? Roselia. So, against Roselia... I have our pawn, which could be totally fine. Although Roselia, Roselia does have 100 special attack. It is a decent enough attacker. Petal Blizzard is a really strong move. Do I think that I can defend it? Do I think that I can defend that? I think I have 80 special defense. As a base. I probably could live 1. I'm probably best to go to Beautifly, though. Although Beautifly is like no defenses, right? Beautifly has like no defense. I also could just stay in with Hariyama and Earthquake. And then I kind of take away the math on some of it. Let's actually do that. Yeah, Toxic Beam. Perfect. Okay. So now that we're Toxic, I actually get a boost off of this. And Earthquake is technically super effective. Yeah, okay. So that was a good stay-in. And now we're gonna see... Delcatty? Now, Delcatty's much faster. But is Delcatty really a threat? I don't know that I consider Delcatty a real threat. I think I just Arm Thrust here. I think that Arm Thrust plus Guts boosts. There's a cute charm, but you're 2-shot, so we're fine. Yeah. Okay, so the real problem now is that Psycho Cut is almost a guarantee on this Hariyama coming in. So I'm gonna need to still go up to Altaria anyways. Although the other alternative is that I try to go to point and I Thunder Wave. Because I think I'm gonna have to take 2 if it's Altaria. I have to be able to take a Psycho Cut, and then I have to be able to take... Does Bug resist? I know the Bug type. Does Bug type have... Is Bug type good at all? It's just the primary question. Is Bug type good at all? Beautiful. Type effective there. Psychic still hits you normally. Psychic still hits you normally, so Beautifly is probably death fodder if I need it. The problem is that if I just give you a free turn to set up, it's pretty much over. So I guess I have to go Altaria. Probably on a Psycho Cut. Although it could Swords Dance and then I'm in a lot of trouble. Is sort of kind of the options. But Mega be Mega. It did go for Psycho Cut. Okay, that doesn't actually KO me. Close combat's resisted. Psycho Cut's still the strongest move. Do I one-shot this with Facade? I know that Gallade doesn't have great defenses or great HP. This probably one-shot. But I could be safe in Dragon Dance, but I have to risk a crit. I think I gotta just attack what's in front of me. Does go for close combat. This is resisted. And you just lowered your defenses, so I think this is a throw. Goes to Facade. Perfect. Okay. So we get through Wally. We didn't have to use our over-leveled Swampert, so we're good. Our Bishop came in clutch. Hariyama took out 3 Mons, which is just so good. And then our Bishop took out the other 2. So 2v5, and we just absolutely crushed Wally here. I was a little bit concerned about this fight, and I'm glad that we just got to go through it. So good game to Wally. But yeah, you wanna catch me in the you ain't catching me like Blue was trying to catch everybody else in the Elite Four of Kanto. Hello? Dawnstone. We can get a Gallade of our own. Look, honestly, if I had a Curly at this point, it would be a Garden. Sorry to tell you. Okay, so that is the end of this. So let's just get to the stadium. Get to the stadium, let's heal up, do what we gotta do. I don't need another one. And we see the building up ahead. We see the building. And yup, we're here. So what we're gonna do is wrap up today's episode right here. So thanks everyone for watching. Click like if you liked the video, subscribe if you really liked it, and we will see you guys in the finale.